Some persons has accused Rufai, SDP of Rufai is just an extension of APC. Your take on this development?
I must confess, it is not impossible in politics. But politicians the world over, be it in the West, if you go to Inner Mongolia, you go to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, you go to India, politicians are they will remain what they are. As long as it's a game of power, as long as it borders on their interests, they can do and undo. So it is not impossible. So though for now it remains at the ordinary level of speculation, but it is not impossible in politics that actually Bola Tinubu, you and I know who Tinubu is. The guy is methodic, he's meticulous, he's rationally calculating, he's a master of the art, and he's on top of his game. He knows when to align, he knows when to segregate, he knows when to ostracize, he knows when to unite, he knows when to go into an alliance with others. So it is not impossible that you might have gone to plot Rufai in the camp of the opposition to destabilize them. They might have plotted him as a mole, so as to unsettle the opposition. So, and in the past, several opposition parties, opposition figures that are falling for that trap. Tinubu has it's a plot, it's a weapon Tinubu has repeatedly deployed against unsuspecting, undiscerning opposition members in the past. That's why people are saying it might be one of those things. You see, the flag bearer of the PDP during the last Lagos gubernatorial election, Dando, just returning to the APC just two weeks ago. And it is the argument in a school of thought that it is not a new thing. That originally he was sent here to go and destabilize their camp. That is a wuru to the answer. It is so they are working to the answer. That it is premeditated, that it is geared towards fooling the undiscerning, unsuspecting political novices. So it might be one of those things.
About
That's my take.
since 1 year now, the North has been aggrieved, not happy with the development and Tinubu's style of government. Rufai have accused him of being sentimental in his choice of kitchen cabinets and ministerial positions. But unfortunately, the North has vowed to unseat him come 2027, that they will do all they could, aligning with the path with the South to make sure that they get Tinubu out of the way, or possibly install a Fulani man and make P2B the vice president. Your take on this?
Thank you very much. In any case, I don't like indulging the pastime of disgruntled, frustrated, disenchanted politicians because any politicians, especially when they are scheme out in the power equilibrium, in the political algorithm, and they can do and do, they can say anything just uh, to curry favor, just to win, gain some sympathy, to gain some leverage. So this could be one of those things. One of those things. So everybody saying also saying entering some alliances, trying to initially uh, people you can call Itato, you can call same bedfellows, trying to put them together, the likes of Fayemi, Rufai, Atiku, Peter Obi, trying to bring them together. Well, yeah, it is natural in politics. It is not unusual. It is not undone. It's a welcome development. It's even healthy. It's even productive for the polity because it betters the system. For those of us in the media, those of us so passionate, so interested in the dialectics of nature building, of course, we get to keep ourselves busy. So when things like this, when they happen in the polity, and we get busy, we read papers with a relish every now and then. There is always, of course, no news is bad, and no news. There is no news in good news. It's always sweet. It's always interesting when it appears ugly in the media. Of course, you know the logic in the media. So it's good for some of us. It's a welcome idea. But I tell you, you talking about the north the other time. Let's take it from there. Where lies that north? Who are those who constitute the northerners? Don't forget the northerner in Nigeria of today. They are not the same northerner of the Ahmadu Bello Caliphate. Not the same north of 1962-63. Not the same north of Shagari. Not the monolithic north of IBB Abacha days. The north is perhaps the most polarized region in the land today. So if you're talking about the north, I want to believe you are not talking about my brothers from Taraba, eh, with their reservation, plenty reservation against the core north. You're not talking about my brothers from Benue with what the Fulanis have shown them. My brothers from Plateau, the guy from Kwara, the guy from Kogi, Kwara, and other middle belt states who are also in their own little right, looking for self-determination. They want to detach themselves from the apron string, from the stranglehold of the monolithic north, because the north and their mischievous way they find it suitable to claim the monolithic north, the general north, when they find it easy. On the other occasions, when they find it uncomfortable, they segregate the north. They say these people are not called northerners. But you make this the chief of army staff, you make Victor Malu the chief of army staff the other time. They said he's giving it to a middle veteran. That's when they remember. So when goodies of office, political patronages are coming. That's when they begin to remember that middle veterans are not core northerners. So the north today is badly polarized and badly polarized. And talking about the north, the same monolithic north they were with Buhari on his first 3-4 attempts at presidency. With the 30 million votes he was getting those days, he failed woefully. It was a colossal loss, despite the court followership, the massive vote he garnered from the core north.
They
So
needed an alignment with the West to clinch to power.
of course, not only the West, with the big spenders, the likes of Amechi, Sharaki, and the Bola Ahmed Tinubu political caterpillar, before they could make any inroad, before they could make any appreciable progress. So what are we talking about? So
Sorry,
the lot of
no, sorry to cut in. Tinubu acknowledged that his emergence as the president is Rufai was instrumental to his
no doubt
emergence, to
about that,
his victory.
especially during
Don't you think that is a heavy blow for Tinubu now?
um,
The one who made you, who even fly the Muslim ticket, is now fighting against you.
the field with Eruf, I know that it's so appalling. It's so unfortunate. It should be condemned. It's regretted. It should be regretted by all well-meaning people, by all and sundry. It should be regretted. It's not something I love to discuss. It's not something I love to hear. When it just started coming up, I treated it as one of those rumors that will fizzle out very soon, just for it to find veracity eventually. It's pretty unfortunate that Mr. President and El-Rufai they are unable to manage their relationship. That is short-lived. In any case, they were not allies. They are not very. They are not known to be very strong allies in the beginning. So, in any case, the point being made today is that El-Rufai, his strength, his power, those days under the Buhari presidency was rooted in his closeness to Mr. President Buhari. uh, he was only powerful, so connected, so strong when you're talking about party policies within his APC. He doesn't have that kind of court followership, that kind of very strong political base in the north. And look at it. Even Kaduna during the last general election, it was a very slight margin, very slim victory for Tinubu against no, it was even Atiku that won Kaduna against Tinubu. You find out that this past 10 years, when El-Rufai goes this way, the southern Kaduna people of Sango Katav, Kafanshai, they go the other way. When it goes APC, they go to PDP. When it goes to PDP, they go APC. That's the kind of animosity between El-Rufai and some of his people in Kaduna, especially because El-Rufai, when he was there, rather than uniting his people, he polarized them the more. El-Rufai is the very first person. The age-long convention, the age-long tradition in Kaduna that you make a Christian a governor, you make a Muslim a governor. Eh, you make a Muslim a governor, you make a Christian. So it's everybody that came to unsettle that convention, that to come and destabilize the whole order. Under him, it was a Muslim ticket. Today again, it's Muslim 2K, and he did it without caring a hoot. He doesn't give a damn as to whose us is God. So everybody doesn't have that kind of any known identifiable political base in that place in Kaduna. He doesn't have that kind of court followership. The kind of credit, the kind of slang people are ascribing to El-Rufai, I don't know where they are getting it from. He doesn't have that kind of weight. He doesn't have that kind of political followership. That's why today, when he has come to SDP, this state assembly under the ruling governor Ubasani in Kaduna, they are 95% behind Ubasani. and the one that was fostered by Rufai himself. They are together with Ubasani. You don't compare that to that of Wike, who is 95% in control of his state assembly in Rivers. Everybody is not controlling anybody. He probably become power outside with only his first son, the guy in the federal house of assembly. He become probably with his son alone, and no other person following. The APC is still one. APC is intact in Kaduna. The exit of Rufai will not bring about any known difference. I don't see it changing anything. It's going to remain business as usual.
You don't
As
see
we
him
speak,
changing the political calculation comes 2027.
I don't see it that way. As we speak, eh, 4 or 5 members of the Federal House of Representatives from Kaduna, they decamp from PDP to APC just last month. Uh, and it is the same Rufai base we are talking about. And where are they decamping to APC? Simply because the Rufai that was running a feeder system in that APC, Rufai that was running a one-man show in that Kaduna APC is no longer in the picture. That's why they now feel comfortable, they feel so free to come back home into Kaduna APC. So Rufai, as it were, is more of a body, is more of a minor, is more of a political liability than an asset in Kaduna. So I don't see Rufai.
Even it's a political
It
liability.
is a political
Well,
liability.
only time will
I
reveal
don't see
all of why.
his ethics being an issue. It's political liability.
Are we